He's having those small group meetings with the receivers and all that stuff, and really tapping into their mindset and all that. He wasn't able to do that last year. But I do think that last year there were some operational issues, there were some talent evaluation issues, and I think that our coaching staff wasn't as elite as it is now. Right. So I
Right.
don't think that they would have had an amazing last season if Coach Prime was healthy and everything. But I do think that the improvements that they made this year, such as changing the recruiting philosophy, changing out the older offensive coordinator to for a young one, a young prodigy that really has his own philosophy and is constantly learning as a player's coach. Like
Mm-hmm.
for explosive, I think that fits Prime's his image. You know what I'm saying? Like a really young, fast, smart prodigy, right? So I think that that's really good. I do think that the defensive coordinator Robert Livingston, this is a big prove it year. I think this is his
Mm-hmm.
best defensive personnel that he has ever had. Right. So
Absolutely.
he's going to be able to put his pieces together. I think he may had to limit the way he had to do his defense last year because he didn't have the pieces such as the defensive line, the linebackers, the cornerbacks, but now he has everything now. So now it's time for him to do his thing. And lastly,
For
I think
sure.
the big proof year is for Juju, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
we know he's very talented, but now he's like the final piece for this thing to really work, right? So if he's elite, if he's a playmaker, if he's, that one with all those receivers, all the O line, all everything, the new coaches, I think this will be a very, very great season.
All right, for sure. All right, I'm gonna let you react to some of these questions in the chat. So Cam Duncan says, I actually think the 3-9 season was a blessing in disguise because it really showed what they needed to change and what Coach
Mhm.
Prime needs to work out. If CU won a bowl game last year, maybe Marion. All right, well, that was pretty self-explanatory right there.
Mhm.
What do you feel about this transfer portal class and what the difference is between this year's team and last year's team?
Yeah, I think that last year's transfer portal class, you had the people who were big names in the portal. The big name that comes out is like Otis, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
I think last year we had those big names come in. I think that there wasn't a strategic recruiting philosophy that as it is now, right? We're looking at
Okay.
production, we're looking at film, we're really are critical in having those one-on-ones with those recruits before they commit. Like, are you a leader in your team? Okay, you have all these
Right.
great
Right.
stats, you do all these different things, but what's your mindset, right?
Right.
And what does your coach say about you? So I think
Mhm.
that upgraded tremendously. So I think that we have great receivers, we have great D line, we have great cornerbacks. Everybody's proven pretty much. Everybody's proven. So I think this. Everybody said last year was like the best collective team that they ever had, but I think this is truly the best collective team that they ever had, and it's based on real, tangible evaluations.
Absolutely. That's a great point. All right, we see here that Bucky Well Off Media just dropped some fire. We're gonna go over to Well Off Media. Just looks like Coach Prime. Looks like Lajohntay Wester might be back in Colorado getting some work in. Salute to Lajohntay Wester. All right, I'm gonna play the video and then I'm gonna ask you some questions afterwards. That sound cool?
Sweet, sounds
All
good.
right, for sure. Bet.
Manda. No. Oh man. How you gonna try to come to town no see? I've been trying to track you down since I touched down before I touched. You're a hard man to find out here. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. All the rest of y'all are knocked off. What's up, baby? I got you. I see you. Yeah. I've been checking on y'all. You would have been keeping me on point. Yeah. You know, he with the Giants. I know he gone. I just got on phone him this morning. He's a good brother, ain't he? Yeah. How you been? I've been great. Trying to find you and Jimmy and Trav.
All right, I think that's a great point to stop it right there. He said, trying to find you, Jimmy, and Trav. We all know Lajohntay Wester took that punt return to the house versus the Indianapolis Colts, 87 yards. Coach Prime put him on stage in the meeting and just told everybody, you got to be ready for your opportunity, ready for your moment. It's about what do you do with your moment. We see Lajohntay Wester. Hey, when Lajohntay Wester last season, my favorite wide receiver in college football last season, bro. But seeing what happened with him, he didn't get invited to the NFL Combine, right? He was a late add to the Shrine Bowl. Him and Jimmy went out there and cooked at the Shrine Bowl last season. Lajohntay Wester earned himself a spot at the NFL Combine, ended up running at 4.47. Surprisingly, he ran just as fast as Jimmy Horn Jr., even though Jimmy Horn Jr. had like a little limp at the Combine. I still don't think we've seen the fastest Jimmy Horn Jr., but Lajohntay Wester ran a laser 4.47. Follow that up at the Colorado football pro day. Didn't run as fast. I think he ran like a 4.5, 4.6, but that didn't really matter. He already ran a 4.47 at the NFL combine. Who do you feel? Number one, I always like to stir the pot here. Do you feel like this receiving core, our slot receivers, let's say Scudero, Perry, and Scudero and Perry are better than Lajohntay and Jimmy? You on the spot, Don?
Yeah, that's a good question right there. That's a good question. In terms of outright skill and what they've done in the past, because I think Lajohntay had his breakout year, but he wasn't wide receiver one, right? You had Travis there and everything that was taken from the production numbers, of course. But I think they've all were really good that year they were here. But this year, Danny Scudero, I mean, the person that was number one in the country with the receiving yards and had a tremendous amount of production, and Cam Perry, who's known in the whole football culture as being a dog, a person with great hands. Man, I think that those two right there, compared to Lajohntay and oh boy, I think they're better.
I can't hear. I can't hear what you said.
I think they're better skill. I think they're better skill wise, and like they had the experience, and like they really are like they're really really good. But when I tell you Lajohntay and I'm blanking on his name, Lajohntay and Jimmy Horn, they had that mindset.
Mm-hmm.
They had that dog in them. Okay. I don't know. I'm still learning about. I'm still learning about Danny and Perry, but they look really good though.
I think with that, all great points, bro. I think with that is the difference with this is going to be in the numbers. Like we're really going to run the ball this year. Brendan Marion's offense is a run-based offense, so I really believe having Shedeur and the offense. Shedeur was going to spin it. So the targets are going to be there, and Jimmy Horn Jr. If he doesn't, after the North Dakota State game, if he doesn't get injured, we don't know what type of season he has based off of what he was doing, right? Lajohntay Wester, it took Lajohntay Wester a little bit of time to get acclimated because, I mean, look at the target share. You have Travis, he's going for his Heisman campaign. Will Shepherd, another coming over from Vanderbilt, NFL grade. Lajohntay, but I'm going to say Scudero, very well-rounded wide receiver, and the same thing as Lajohntay Wester coming over from that FCS level is that they both were number ones on their team, and so I think Scudero is going to be very good. Cam Perry as well. They're different type of wide receivers though. Like to your point, Lajohntay Wester probably plays more similar to Cam Perry, but Cam Perry is just like. He can play outside as well as far as like going up, making contested catches. So even though Cam Perry is smaller, Scudero and Perry are probably a little bit tad like smaller on like height wise than Jimmy. I think they might be the same height as Jimmy. Lajohntay might get like 5'10", 5'11", but that's a great point. Common Sense Buff, I did a 1 hour live comparing the two rooms and I gave 2024 the slide. Yeah, I was in there for that for sure. Yeah, I was like, 2024 had the because of Travis. We got Travis for sure. Will Shepherd for sure too. Will Shepherd could have carried that team in 2024 too because he was open a lot because they were doubling Travis. So Will Shepherd had a lot of one-on-ones. He was just open. It was just like at some point it's like when you have that much. Sometimes having that much talent on the field too, it's just like who do I feed this game? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can go anywhere. So great points there. But now you seen Coach Prime saying he's looking for the next Lajohntay. What do you think he meant by that?
I think he's looking for someone who's willing to step up and make that play. The person that's willing to lead the team, the person that's willing to go up against anybody. That dog mindset. The person that's like they ain't scared of nothing. Like that Boo Carter mindset, right? That Boo Carter mindset. So I think that they're looking for that dog, the person with that crazy work ethic, and when the time comes, they execute. And you can look at that Baylor game, that Hail Mary catch. That's someone. That's a dog. That's someone that executes. That's someone that ain't scared of the moment.
Absolutely. when it comes to this season and the go-go offense, are you okay with the Buffaloes running the ball this year, controlling the clock, and us winning games? Or do you feel like Colorado has had such a wide receiver university spinning it that we have to throw the ball? For me personally, I don't care if we run the ball 38 to 40 times this season and we win and our receivers just buy in and we're winning. So if I think with Brendan Marion, if we're running the ball on the team and it's actually successful, why are we going to start throwing the ball just to feed people's, just to make people happy? Are you okay with the Buffs just running the ball this season? You there? Hello. All right, look like we might have lost Don. That's the question for the chat. Are y'all good with us just running the ball this season if we have to just run the ball, or do you think we need to be more of a balanced offense in 2026? Appreciate everybody being in here. If you can hit the like button. We just came on here tonight. Just want to tap in on a Sunday. I seen Well Off Media have put out a video. We got Lajohntay Wester back in Boulder. One of my favorite receivers last season, bruh. Bruh. I covered Lajohntay so tough last season. And the difference this year, I'm not going to hold you, is going into this Colorado Pro Day. It feels so different because we ain't got nobody in the combine. We didn't have nobody at the Shrine Bowl, nobody at the Senior Bowl. It was really, it's bone dry. But the NFL Combine starting this week, so I'm looking forward to covering the Combine with us this week. We're going to be covering the Combine all week. Starts Wednesday or Thursday. Even though we got nobody from Colorado in there, I think that's a good place to cover. Let's get in the chat here. Let me see. Great chatting. Had a call. Hey, it's all good, Donovan, for sure, brother. Run the ball. Haven't seen the confidence to run on 4th and 1 with a deep. Bro, thank you, Clint Moses, bro. Thank you. 4th and 1. We didn't get 4th and 1 last season, bro. That was crazy. Nah, come out, run the ball until they stop us. Come out and run the ball until they stop us, bro. I don't care what we got to do. Like, and that's the great thing about Brendan Marion and his offense is that the offense, the run game creates everything. We're going to get back in here and see what's up with Lajohntay Wester and Coach Prime Deion Sanders. All right, let's see. Appreciate you guys being in here. The link is up if you want to join. You want to come on stage, let me know something. Say no more.
Okay, we got some good ones, though. Mm-hmm. We got something that wanted like that. I wish you got to come, but we work it. Yeah. I've been bragging about how you work. Your attitude between the lines, I want them to see it, man.
It's different.
Yeah. But I want them to see it. Mm-hmm. One thing to see it out here, I'm breathing hard because I just work it out. One thing for them to see it out here, but I want you to practice with it one day.
Just let me know. I'll fly right back out here.
Yeah, so they can see how back out here. I want them to see how you get down.
That boy Lajohntay done put on some weight in the NFL, boy. You see Lajohntay right now, that boy filled out. Pause. 60-40 run-pass ratio is typical for the go-go offense. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Common sense for sure. Play the clip in 1 minute long. All right.
See, I told Grown I need Grown to come.
Yeah.
Bad.
I was just on the phone with him before I got down there. I'm like,
you just got to go with it.
Let me know when you come back out there. I'm with it.
They believe in you. So don't look at yourself as nobody. Look at yourself as, I got to get it together. I got to get money.
The Chevy Eco.
All right. Cool there. All right, I'm going to get back in the chat here. It says, I also don't think Marion had the passing attack options that he has at CU for any other years for this offense. Oh, no, for sure, brother. Like, he has been upgraded. Like, Marion has been upgraded, bro. It's like giving Iron Man a upgraded. It's like giving Iron Man an upgraded mock. You know how Iron Man upgraded his suit every year. That's how I feel about Coach Marion. And he had his pick in the portal too. Like you could tell Coach Prime said, "This is you, dog. Like bring over your guys." Like because look at the difference between last season. Last season you could just see in the type of wide receivers that Marion brought over. That ain't Coach Prime. I know Coach Prime is coming out saying, "Hey, I had a hands and all of that," but that was Marion saying, "Hey, this is who I need. I want Scudero. I want Perry. I want Ernest Campbell. I want guys who are quicker, faster, quick twitch, who can get open for Juju." He knows because he played wide receiver. Brendan Marion was the goal ball guy. He was the He was these guys, these 20-yard per catch guys, the Cam Perry, the Ernest Campbell. So he knows what a quick, fast guy will do for somebody like Julian Lewis. No disrespect to last year's receiving core, but Omarion Miller ain't a burner. Sincere Brown is a burner, but he's fast, not quick. You know what I'm saying? He's straight line speed fast. Joseph Williams was our slot receiver last season. No disrespect to JoJo. He got the job done. But boy, Scudero's going to be able to do things between 1 to 12 yards that if you just go back and watch his tape, he's going to be able to cook. Cam Perry can float. You can put Cam Perry anywhere, honestly. I'm looking forward to Quentin Gibson taking the next step. Hakeem Williams, yeah, bro. It's to answer your question, it's so many. And what did Coach Marion say? Everybody's going to get opportunity is what you do with that opportunity. For sure. Iron Man, oh yeah, you like that comparison, bro? For sure, for sure. Yes, sir. We just seen Coach Prime talking to, I think that was Sweetney, the third string quarterback, or whatever he is on the depth chart, basically telling him he's a starter. Like, he wants him to compete, push Julian Lewis. Hey, yo, no way.
So, man, I got to get it together. I got to get right. This is the first loose piece of trash that I've ever seen on this campus. And I've been here for a minute. Come on, sweetie. You good? Nice to meet you too. Where you from?
I'm from India.
Yeah?
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Carucci got Prime getting it together. That boy working on a Saturday night. Carucci got Prime. That boy getting his late night workout. That boy didn't knock. Hey, Coach Prime done knocked Carucci, bruh. Salute to Coach Prime getting it in on and off the field, bro. Salute to Prime, bro. Hey, that's how my coach rock, bro. My coach not Carucci. What's your coach doing? Marion has a background coaching wide receiver, offense, quality control, quarterbacks, and OC. Great point, Clint Moses. Yes, he does. Just go back and look at his track record going crazy. Is CU on a week break before spring ball? I honestly don't know. Maybe Cam Duncan can answer that. I'm not in Boulder, so I can't really. I don't know. I don't really know. MP5, bro, these young kids be taken for granted, a legend too much. Yeah. When you're the president of greatness, you got to step. Hey, ain't nobody like Coach Prime Deion Sanders, one of the coldest to ever do it. Great point. They don't appreciate Deion enough. Hey, when you get there and you see somebody who played Major League Baseball, he played in the MLB World Series and in the Super Bowl in the same week. Stop playing. Took a helicopter from the World Series to the Super Bowl, whatever that was. Legendary, bro. For real. Run, tell that series. Yeah. Coach Prime been working overtime, bro. Got him one. Retire Carucci's jersey number. That boy, what? Man, that boy Prime working overtime. He probably running right now. Yeah. For sure, fam. Hey, click the link. Hop on, bro. What you doing? Tap in. Notice how fast Coach Prime walks in this video. Let me see, Duncan. He moving. Them 8 toes is moving. Coach Prime only got 8 toes. But look, we doing a live reaction to Deion Sanders Jr. Well Off Media. Salute to Deion Sanders Jr., bro. Always dropping that heat. I can't wait for this week, bro. I think this week is about to be. I don't know if they do have a week off. Then I don't know. A week off sounds kind of crazy. Where'd you hear a week off from? I don't think they need a week off right now, to keep it real with you. The hell? Okay, let me get. Appreciate everybody being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up as well. Appreciate y'all rocking with me on a Sunday. You know, we go Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. live show. Just wanted to come in on a Sunday because I was chilling. All right.
They told me I wanted to get one of those for the crib in Texas. I think that was like $250,000. Ain't no way.
All right, that's crazy, cuz.
To build me one of those. Reach out to